Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis finally decided to respond publicly to the allegations that Republicans have leveled against her that not only did she engage in an allegedly inappropriate affair with one of her fellow prosecutors, but also that she misused state-appropriated funds to go on lavish vacations with this so-called lover. And while addressing these accusations, she also took a shot at Marjorie Taylor Greene when she said, "Dear God, I do not want to be like those that attacked me. I never want to be a Marjorie Taylor Greene who has never met me, but has allowed her spirit to be filled with hate." Now, I don't know if ever there was a more accurate description of Marjorie Taylor Greene uttered by anyone ever. Because Marjorie Taylor Greene is a very hate-filled human being. Like, she is just pure misery personified. Like, you look at Marjorie Taylor Greene, you look at every clip of her, every interview of her. I don't know if this woman has ever experienced a moment of happiness in her entire life. She is miserable and wants everybody around her to be just as miserable as she is. But of course, she was attacked by Fani Willis, so Marjorie Taylor Greene did what she usually does. She ran crying to Steve Bannon on his War Room podcast, where she responded to this allegation of being hate-filled, saying, quote, "You know that they know they're in trouble when they have to run to a church and give all of their excuses standing before a congregation. And that's typical politics for Democrats, but it's not going to be acceptable." Go ahead and stop right there. It's typical for Democrats to run and try to hide behind religion when they get in trouble? That is literally the first I have ever heard of that, and I have been covering American politics now for 20 friggin' years. That's literally what Republicans do, Marge. You're describing what Republicans do. It just drives me crazy, the absolute gaslighting by these individuals, which I guess is what gaslighting is designed to do. But anyway, she continues. "She is definitely in violation of her oath of office, and this is why there needs to be a criminal investigation into Fani Willis. We can't allow a Fulton County DA to be abusing her power all for politics. This is something that no one in Georgia wants to see happen, and we're fed up with that. We are tired of being used that way." You aren't being used for anything. Let's get this 100% clear. This other prosecutor that people like Marjorie Taylor Greene have alleged that not only is Fani Willis having an affair with, but that she's overpaying him $250 an hour. $250 an hour is actually the standard rate, and it is in fact what all of the other prosecutors that Fani Willis also brought on board are making. So this one that you're alleging is being overpaid because he's a black man, you have no problem with all of the other white prosecutors making the same amount of money. See, you kind of left out that part when you alleged she was paying him too much money. The white people are also getting paid the same amount. Also, if she is in fact having an affair with this guy, that doesn't change any of the facts of the case. I mean, maybe it's immoral, maybe it's unethical, but it's 100% not illegal and doesn't change the fact that a grand jury voted on these indictments against Donald Trump. So it doesn't change any of the facts of the case. Now, where there could be issues, she is facing allegations, Fani Willis is, that she misused state funds to go on vacations with this guy she's allegedly having an affair with. If that happened, okay, that's a big deal. So sure, go ahead and investigate that all day long. Let us know what you find. But Republicans are mad at Fani Willis. They've leveled a lot of accusations against her that are completely untrue. So I'm going to go ahead and err on the side of caution right now and say that it's probably all untrue, but I'm not opposed to an investigation. If she's got nothing to hide, do the investigation and let's move on with the case. If she did something wrong, hold her accountable and let's move on from there. But until then, we can expect Republicans to continue leveling these attacks against Fani Willis, even though they've literally provided zero pieces of evidence to suggest any actual wrongdoing on her part. Ring of Fire is just a few subscribers short of hitting that 1 million subscriber milestone. So if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so and stay up to date with all of the latest from Ring of Fire.